Hey, what's up, guys? Jake here, getting back some Nurse Love Addiction. I don't really know what's happening, but there's fucking healing hands involved, so you know it's gotta be good. I think back on Now's words. Even I'm aware of what this term means. In fact, anyone who aspires to be a nurse is most likely aware of this strange power. Just by touching someone, they can remove that person's pain and suffering and ease the symptoms of their sickness. Yeah, it's called strangling them. Among the general population, it's usually put down to the placebo effect, and it's lumped in with other superstitions and old wives' tales. Yet apparently Miss Takeda and Miss Amato have this power. Huh? But then, if it comes to magic charms, then Now can use them too. What? Every year during the rainy season, I'm plagued by headaches. However, whenever this happens, Now casts a charm on me that helps ease the pain. She's a witch. Got it. Now I need your help with the pain.
Okay, sis, just sit down over there.
Now says this and we sit down with our legs folded under us facing each other. Then, drawing our faces close, we let our foreheads touch. Wow, that's really intimate, huh? That was a transition. Oh, wow. Now's voice slowly drifts towards me. Those aren't real words. The words of the charm that Now thought up. Oh, it's backwards, isn't it? Make the pain go away. Fucking amazing. I don't know how to make this. There, okay, yep. It's a childish charm, simply reversing the words make the pain go away. Yeah, thanks. I figured that one out, actually. But the effect has always been immediate. As Now would continue to say the charm, my headache would simply float away and disappear. I wonder if that's the same thing. That must mean you have it as well, Now.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yep, and that's it for that flashback. I hear Now's quiet voice from the bed above mine. It seems she's still awake. Yeah, probably because I'm sitting here talking to myself.
I've done it for my friends at school when they requested it, but it only seems to work for you, sis. I don't think it's the same thing. Besides, I use my forehead, not my hands. Maybe I have a healing forehead.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. That actually sounds kind of cute, and not retarded at all. In the darkness, both of us giggle.
You shouldn't stay up too late. We have lessons from tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll sleep now.
Good night, sis.
Good night. Even though we already said goodnight earlier, we say it again. Then. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow I'll wake up on my own. Yeah, yep, that's the spirit. Okay. And off to sleep I go. Absolutely thrilling. What is this? What is happening? Oh, wow. Okay, we're yelling now, I guess. Cool, fun. Hey, look. This is going well.
Sis, wake up! Wake up!
See now? I woke up on my own.
Are you sleep talking? You're still sleeping, sis.
My second attempt at independence from Now ends in failure. Better luck next time, me. Yeah, well said. Hey, look, classroom. This is exciting.
With Miss Takeda and Miss Amato joining us today, all of us are here.
How exciting. I see both Miss Takeda and Miss Amato in the classroom. I don't remember their voices. Oh, both of them are staying at the same Hakurin dormitory as us. I found out this morning when I saw them walking ahead of us on the way to the academy. That would have been a fun scene to see, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry about yesterday, Miss O'Hara. Hello, hello. The two of them gather the attention of everyone in the classroom, so that's what it's like to be famous.
Don't worry about it. Classes start from today. That being said, it's unfortunate you couldn't be here for the entrance ceremony. Well, before we begin the morning's homeroom, why don't we have the two of you introduce yourselves to the class, starting with you, Miss Takeda.
Miss O'Hara calls out Miss Takeda. Miss Takeda stands up. I gaze up at Miss Takeda, but she shows no sign of noticing me. My name is Sakuya Takea. The reason I chose the path of nursing is because I believe it's what I'm meant to do. That is all. Miss Takeda simply says this and sits down. The air of greatness about her is palpable. A low ooh rumbles throughout the classroom. But, she didn't really say anything specific, did she? Good catch, Asuka. She's a smart one. Next, Miss Amato smoothly stands up from her chair. My name is Asuka Mata. I guess I'm here for both recreational and practical purposes. Further details, I will keep a secret. She says this and sits down in one smooth motion. Who keeps things secret during an introduction? I don't know, interesting characters, probably. I guess she's trying to be mysterious. Yeah, well, she fucking did it, didn't she?
Sis, you're acting like a heckler with your little jibes.
Her jibes? What the fuck is a jibe? Not a jab? Not a jape? a jibe. And yet, small gasps of "whoa" echo throughout the classroom. Everyone is loving it. No fair. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't love it when you stood up and said, "I don't know what the fuck I'm doing or why I'm here. Bye." Sitting down, Miss Amato turns towards me and lets out a giggle, before silently moving her lips to form the words, "Dummy girl." Hey, that's so sweet. She remembered her nickname for me. I thought when she said, "It's not what it seems," that she'd been telling me not to take the nickname to heart. That it was a joke. That's not what she was saying at all. But I guess that wasn't the case. She's really just mean. I finally found you. Had she meant to say those words were not what they seemed? In any case, I have no idea what the fuck she was talking about.
Okay, thank you, both of you. Let's begin homeroom now.
Miss O'Hara smiles just as flawless today. Her soft voice flows through the classroom.
For our afternoon class today, we'll make a start on basic nursing skills training. Have all of you brought your training uniforms with you today?
Nope, probably not. Hey look, clouds. Is that related to being a nurse? I don't know. One class at the Nursing Academy runs for 90 minutes. There are 2 classes each morning and 2 each afternoon. That's 4 total. The first class is English. The second is anatomical physiology. So, let me explain to you what anatomical physiology is. Please, for the love of God, don't. You know what? I'm just gonna skip through this. Wow, the body is amazing! My thoughts exactly. However, my amusement is short-lived. I underestimated the gravity of the situation. Well, you know, I have a tendency of doing that. After all, I'm the manager of the Jellyfish Club. Right, forgot that was a thing. The teacher of the anatomical physiology class is talking. Commit to memory all the names of the 206 bones that make up the human body. In nursing, this is as basic as it gets. I'll be testing you all during next week's class. If you can't get over 90, you'll have to keep taking the test after school until you do. The teacher's tone is friendly, but the words resounded within the classroom, within me. The Nursing Academy's kind of scary! Weird face. Why did I have to say I'm gonna be a nurse when I was a kid? Yeah, why couldn't I have said, I'm gonna be a lazy, good-for-nothing piece of shit who lives at home forever? Do you suppose not being able to remember the names of the bones would disqualify me from the Nightingale Award? Yeah, probably. I wonder if amongst the winners of the Nightingale Award there was someone who didn't remember the names of the bones at all. Unlikely. Did you say that out loud? Yeah, highly unlikely. Who are you talking to? Okay, cool. Cool transition. And we're back, look at that. Now, I'm gonna go get some fresh air. After class resembling something like a used tea bag. What? I weakly get up from my chair, and then skitter away. With a worried expression on her face, now waves to me, and I head out to the hallway. We're very loud, apparently. Oh, good. It's her. I open the classroom door and run into Miss Takeda. Perhaps she's gone to the bathroom, but she looks at me in shock with the perfect timing, which we both open the door. Most likely, my face mirrors her expression. Actually, that's pretty close. Oh. There's a slightly dubious expression on Miss Takeda's face as she speaks. If you keep standing there, I can't enter the classroom. Oh, right. I scramble away from the front of the door. Miss Takeda passes me as if I don't exist. Or so I think for a moment. Suddenly she stops and turns towards me. We're face to face, and close. Kiss her, you fool! As I gaze at her face, my heart skips a beat at how beautiful she is. Asuka Sachi. So she had remembered my name from my introduction yesterday. Yay! Look at that, we're so popular. I had heard from someone in class. Huh? Apparently, you don't know your reason for wanting to become a nurse. Yeah. What an absurd story. I doubt you'll be able to continue long. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess just be mean and then skitter away. That's fun, too. Without any further words, she enters the classroom. Eep. Did she just say something mean and cold? I feel like she did, but, no, she, like, 100% did. That was very mean. Somehow I don't feel so bad about it. It's because she's very hot, my dude. I clutch my chest. There's no pain. Huh, wait, maybe I'm something of a masochist. Okay, this game just got more interesting. No. That is silly. I shake my head and turn around. I follow her form with my eyes. Oh, yeah, man, I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave, you know what I'm saying? I see her flowing hair and her graceful back. A back that rejects any attempt on my part to initiate conversation. But there was something I wanted to ask her. Like, damn, girl? I wanted to ask why she had seen a star when I had looked at her. Don't ask that. That makes you sound like a crazy person. What the fuck are you talking about? Is this the loading screen? Ah! Okay, cool. That's fun. Wow, look, they flayed a man and then left him in here. That's neato. Lunch break finishes and afternoon classes begin. Our first training! Oh my god, I'm just like so fucking nervous. Sis, you're talking weird. Don't worry, I can't remember this girl's voice. I just shifted through like 5, but she's nervous too, apparently. Having changed into our training uniforms, we've all gathered in the training room. Rows of white beds are laid out. Between each bedstand are several students. Even as she says, I'm nervous too, now seems completely fine. Of course, among the students, I see Miss Takeda and Miss Amato as well. Neither of them show any signs of being nervous as they talk about something between themselves. For the most part, Miss Amato seems to be whispering in Miss Takeda's ear as she responds in an offhand manner. But sometimes... Sometimes a small smile forms on her lips. Oh. Cool. The bell sounds at the front door. The training room opens. Miss O'Hara walks in. That bell is still fucking ringing. During homeroom this morning, she'd been dressed in her own clothes, but now she's wearing her white uniform. I reconfirm my earlier assessment that the white uniform and the nurse's cap really suit her well. She's hot as fuck is what I'm getting at. I guess like her training uniform, she only wears it during training. Wait, but then? Why was she wearing her white uniform yesterday? Was it her way of welcoming us new students?
Miss O'Hara, I thought so.
I completely lost what this woman sounded like a second ago. I thought so.
Looks like we're all here. Are any of you nervous?
Miss O'Hara's words send a slight jolt down my back.
For today's basic nursing skills, we'll be practicing bed making. I know you probably learned that when you were like fucking 8, but it's fine. Once you become a nurse, this will be something you do many times every day. This is an important task. The hospitalized patient will spend many hours in their bed because they're lazy pieces of shit. So it's vital to ensure that this is cleanly maintained. Make sure to pay attention.
We'll respond in confirmation.
Allow me to show you an example first. I'll explain as I do it. Please watch. We'll have you all do it on your own afterwards. All right, let's begin.
Miss O'Hara comes to the front of the bed. Please do not walk me through her making a bed. A new sheet folded in 4 has been placed on top of the bed.
Please try to come as close as you can to watch. That way you'll be able to understand better.
She smiles. Responding to Miss O'Hara's angelic smile, we all gather around the bed. Then...
First of all...
Oh! Miss O'Hara moves her hand slowly, most likely to make it easier for us to comprehend. I watch she makes the bed. I can't help myself from imagining white wings sprouting from her back. In fact, I doubt anyone would be able to prevent that image from forming in their mind. I don't know, I'm doing a pretty okay job right now.
Now, to avoid creases from forming, make sure to stretch out the sheet, fold the corners into a triangle, and insert it under the mattress.
This is the most boring class ever.
If there are creases on the sheets, the creases will put pressure on the patient's body.
Are we making the bed over top of the patient? Are they like a coma patient? What the fuck is happening?
Bedridden patients and patients with delicate skin will quickly form bed sores, which will lead to more serious problems.
We're doing this for patients who can't fucking move. Man, that sucks. Do you have to make the bed over that? I don't know. I'm not a nurse. It just seems weird that you would make the bed over top of a person. I feel like you'd just be like, fuck it, here's the sheet, you know? Try not to die. We silently take in her words. From all around I hear the sounds of scribbling pens as students take notes. Really? Is there going to be a test on bed making? I watch Miss O'Hara as if I'm being drawn into her. Okay, we have a weird fascination with this woman.
Also, when changing the sheets, if you move the patient's belongings, you must make sure to place them in their original position when you finish. The patient will already be nervous enough as it is, so small things can add fuel to their anxiety. That being said...
Miss O'Hara's words flow, her body never taking a moment to rest as she moves serenely and gracefully. She's really impressive. That's not her voice. I don't know who this woman is, though. I hear Miss Takeda whisper quietly. Responding to her voice, I look towards her, and our eyes meet. Oh, yes, here it comes. So you down to clown later, or what, dude? Smile, smile. Give her a friendly smile. Just like Miss O'Hara's smile. Why the fuck is that girl smiling at me? Oh, fuck, I smiled too good. She turns away and ignores me. Eek, mission failed. Ugh.
Mrs. Suka-sachi, are you watching? I need you to concentrate, you lazy piece of shit.
Miss O'Hara says this without seeming to look in my direction. Fuck, sorry, that's my B. I quickly return my gaze. Even though Miss O'Hara's actions are slow, she makes no unnecessary movements. She's already applying the finishing touches to the bed making.
And last of all, Unless it's a private room, there'll be patients in the other beds, so avoid stirring up dust. What the fuck am I talking about? Dust from what? From the sheets? How would you stir up dust by making a bed? That doesn't make any fucking sense. But you know, I guess if you have a bunch of dust in your pocket, try not to throw it everywhere. You gotta move quietly and swiftly like a fucking ninja. Alright, that's it.
Miss O'Hara runs her hand over the newly placed sheet, smoothing out the few micro creases left. Then she looks at us. The bed Miss O'Hara's made with her own hands looks undeniably inviting. Please don't get in the bed. It seems to glimmer white. If I took a nap in this bed, I could die happy. Wow, that's quite a nap.
What do you think, Mrs. Suka Asachi?
Just as I think such thoughts, she abruptly calls on me. Oh, I'd love to sleep in it. I mean the bed, not you.
Sis?
Ah, no, I mean, I'd like to sleep with you. Wait, I mean, the bed, you did good bed make job. You nailed it. 10 out of 10. Love bed.
Let's make it so the patient will think the same thing. Did you remember the steps? Step 1, make the fucking bed. Step 2, don't throw dust in your patient's eye.
Nice. What the fuck are you talking about? Miss Amato suppresses her voice as she laughs. Damn it! I look and see Miss Takeda also has an exasperated expression on her face. Man, this main character's fucking retarded. But what's done is done. After Miss O'Hara's demonstration finishes, we all begin practicing on individual beds. At first, Miss O'Hara tells us to work in pairs to a single bed. Now and I pair together and stand on opposite sides of a bed. After all, making a bed is a two-person job. Man, I really majored in the wrong fucking thing. I could have majored in bed making. That sounds easy as fuck.
Alright, let's try doing this, sis.
I don't know why, I've made her into Toad. She had a different voice. Like at the beginning of this fucking video itself, I had a better voice for her. I don't know what happened. Okay, now, I'll lead. Leave it to me.
Got it. Good luck.
I don't... whatever. Now flashes me a smile. I'll be alright. I did space out a little, but it's making a bed, and how fucking hard could it possibly be? Besides, it's not just me, it's the two of us. This'll be a walk in the park. If she throws dust in her patient's eye. However... What is this? Did you have to blur out the bed?
How did this happen now?
I don't know. I fucking just drew dicks all over the bed sheet before my eyes. A bed so tragically made that if I took a nap on it, I'd be guaranteed to have nightmares. The sheets are a mess. The original sheet and replacement sheet seem to have somehow managed to tangle together, leaving us unable to discern which is which. They could possibly pass as some bizarre piece of modern art. Or mysteriously entangled life forms, maybe.
I'm sorry. I tried to support you the best I could, but...
Now looks at me apologetically, but, of course, the responsibility lies with me. But...
Now, looking at this bed somehow makes me feel dizzy.
Yeah, me too! Now covers her mouth. I look on with a serious expression on my face. You know, it's strange. According to my calculations, it should have been perfect, but man, am I bad at math. Okay. It's difficult, isn't it? It's really not. You do not need to try to placate her. Just admit that she's fucking incompetent.
Even if you understand it with your head, it's difficult when you try to apply that knowledge. You know, I'm gonna be honest, if you can't even make a fucking bed, maybe you should just drop out.
Oh, Miss O'Hara! Miss O'Hara had walked over to our bed. Whoa. Whoa. I'm embarrassed for her to see the tragic-looking bed, but Miss O'Hara doesn't laugh upon seeing our travesty. Instead, she gives us precise instructions, and like magic, we manage to return the bed to its original state. Were her instructions just take the sheet and put it back on the bed? Because that's how you make a bed. It's not hard. Then she looks at me and smiles.
Why don't you try doing it again? This time I'll advise you as you do it, okay?
Man, really incompetent though. Like, I don't mean, like, if any of you out there are a nurse, like, I'm sure your job is very difficult, but I really doubt making a bed is the hard part, you know what I'm saying? And then I just spilled my drink all over the computer. I'll be right back. Okay, now that my apartment officially reeks of vodka, let's finish up this scene. Being spoken to gently in this way, it's all I can do to stop myself from crying. Maybe you didn't fuck up making a bed so badly. A while later... This time I think I got it right! Yay! We can make a bed. We're not completely incompetent. There in front of me. We'd have to be fairly odd to want to sleep in a bed like this, but... I've managed to make it into something that's recognizable as something that's supposed to function as a bed. This is a finished product of my bed making.
Alright, 30 out of 100, you fucking fail, you idiot.
Miss O'Hara says this with a wry laugh. Understandably, she has to be tough on me this time. The 30 points are like a jab through my heart. It's okay.
Sis, hang in there! Next week we have a test, so practice it over and over until you can do it on your own. A test? No! Don't worry, sis. I'm here for you. After school, you can use the training room freely. Best of luck.
Miss O'Hara smiles her angelic smile. She distances herself from our bed and moves on to another pair of students.
Yes, well done. This bed pretty much gets full marks.
I wonder who the fuck she's talking to. It's Miss Takeda and Mrs. Amato's bed. Miss Takeda touches the newly laid sheet with her hand. No, we've still got a ways to go. You know, it was pretty fun. This takes more skill than I thought. They do this with someone even sleeping in the bed, don't they? Miss O'Hara, next time may we do it on our own? Didn't you just do it on your own?
Yes, well, next time.
As I listen to their voice, I look down at my bed and mutter. If our first bed had been graded, I wonder what we would have scored. Hello? Is this on? She said 30 out of 100, right? You were there when she said that out loud to you? You failed super hard. I wonder if they have negative scores. They don't. That's not a thing that exists. Well, alright, you know what? Now that everything smells like vodka and I officially learned how to make a bed, I'm going to draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and be sure to tune in next week for more whatever with yours truly. I'll see you guys then.